Hi everyone, this is CricketSong with Lunar Wisdom, and today's video is going to be talking about tarot and magic and how you can use the tarot cards in your spell work. So first of all, I just want to talk about tarot in general, how it is multi-purposed. It's a multi-purposed tool. When tarot first came out, it was suggested that it was just, the cards were created as a form of entertainment, as a card game. And if you look up, you'll find that the major arcana, the first cards, the ones that have, let me show you. For example, I'm looking at the Tarot of the New Vision. So the ones that are labeled like the Magician, the High Priestess, the Moon, the World. These cards were used and were created as the first deck. And they were incorporated in a regular deck of cards where they had, you know, the diamonds, the clubs, the spades, the hearts. And they took the major arcana cards and mixed them with a regular deck. I'm not too familiar as to how you actually play the cards that were the card game that went with the tarot, but you can do research on it and read about the actual card game that goes with tarot. It wasn't until a lot of time after that that the cards then started to be used for divination purposes. So one of the things that can be done with tarot is you can play card games with a tarot deck. Another thing that I just mentioned is that you can use tarot for divination, which is what I generally use tarot for. I do readings for people using the tarot as a tool to access the unconscious, subconscious, and the part of my higher self to get information for people, as well as for myself. You can do readings for yourself. You can also use tarot as a form of meditation. For example, let's find a different card. Oh, okay, here's one. Say I'm going to take the Ace of Pentacles, or coins, and I'm going to do a meditation with it. So instead of looking at a mandala, I would set up my card in front of me, and I would get myself into that trance or meditative state with the breathing, and then meditate on this card, using this card as a way to get more insight and information for myself in regards to things that might be going on in my life. Another way to use it is for contemplation, meaning taking that same card, the Ace of Pentacles. I might look at it first thing in the morning and then go for a walk or go about my day continually thinking about the Ace of Pentacles and how that relates to me. Even if you don't know any of the symbolism associated with the Ace of Pentacles, taking what it means to you. What does a coin mean to me? What does that represent to me? And how is that affecting my life now? Using that as a contemplation for the day. And at the end of the day, coming home or finishing my day and journaling about it, and really, or not journaling about it, but thinking about how the Ace of Pentacles or coin or whatever you associate with this, money, prosperity, abundance, how is that working for me in my life? What does that mean to me? How do I associate it in my life? And using it as a form of contemplation. And lastly, the thing that I associate, or the way that I use tarot, is in spell work. Now, what I've done is I have taken each of the 78 tarot cards in the deck, the major arcana, as well as the minor, meaning the suits, the coins, the chalices, or the cups, the pentacles or coins, the chalices or cups, the wands or staves, the swords or blades, and I've created spell kits. And the spell kits look like this. Okay, I'm going to actually turn the camera around so that you can actually see the spell kit as I discuss it. Okay, so as I mentioned, I created the spell kits, these spell kits, using each of the tarot cards as the inspiration for the spell. And what I'm showing you now is the High Priestess Tarot Spell Kit. Now, the reason why I'm showing these to you and I want to explain them to you is because these are available on my online shop on my website. So the spell kit comes like this, and if you open it, what you have inside is 2 sticks of incense. You have your color candle, the chime candle. You have your spell card, and you have the tarot card. Now, I do want to point out to you that the tarot card is a larger than a standard card. This is the standard size card, and this is the tarot card. So it is a lot bigger than the general. It's almost as big as my hand, okay? So this tarot spell kit is written, in each of these spells I wrote the incantation, I came up with the spell. It's a spell that I wrote. So this one is the High Priestess, and it is for revealing secrets, okay? So what you do with this is you make sure that you're in a place that you are not distracted and you won't be disturbed. And each of the spells have a specific time that is best for you to do it. So for example, this one is best done after sunset on a Monday, on a full moon, 10 hours after sunset. That's the best time to do it. And I did I checked up all the correspondences for this, and that's why you're getting this specific time. But understand, it's not necessary to do it at that time. It's just when I wrote the spells, that's what was the best correspondence for that time. So the first thing that you would do for this particular spell is you would light the incense. So the incense holder and the candle holder are not included in the spell kit. The candle holders are available on my website for an additional charge, but the incense holder is not. That you would have to find for yourself an incense holder. In the future, I may offer an incense holder, but right now I don't. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take out the incense and you're going to light the incense. So you're going to light the incense. I know you can't see it, but I have the incense lit. Maybe if I put it down here. Oh, here we go. So you're going to light the incense. You're going to close your eyes and take a moment to focus on having a secret revealed to you, and you want to breathe in the scent of the incense, because each of the incense in the spell kit is a specific scent. This one, I believe, I'm not sure, let me see. This one smells like sandalwood. I'm not sure. So Focus on having a secret revealed to you. Obviously at this point, if I were doing this spell, it's because there was a secret that I felt someone had that I want revealed to me. So I'm focusing on that. Now, once you have that in your mind, you're going to visualize yourself gaining the knowledge that is being kept from you. You're going to imagine all the possible details. You're going to feel the happiness at having this information given to you, at having this secret revealed to you, how happy and content you feel. And once you have that picture in your mind and you have that feeling within you, you're going to open your eyes and you're going to take the tarot card and you're going to place it on a flat surface that's going to be undisturbed. You're going to look at the image on the tarot card and you're going to understand that this High Priestess is going to help reveal the information to you that is being kept. You're going to take the candle holder, or a candle holder. If it's not this one, you can use whatever one that you have, and you're going to place it on the tarot card. And you're going to take the candle and you're going to place it in the candle holder. And then you're going to light the candle. And once the candle is lit, I am going to take a moment and I'm going to look into the sacred flame, because within this sacred flame is the power of revealing. And then I'm going to say aloud the incantation that is written on this card. And after I read the incantation, I am going to feel my will rise and travel from me out into the universe with the smoke of the incense and the warmth of the fire. After you say aloud that incantation, and as you're feeling your will travel, you can do a meditation, you can clap your hands, you can do any way that you feel is necessary for raising your energy. Generally, these tarot spell kits are ones that are done with visualization and meditation as the way to raise your individual power. But if you're an individual that feels it necessary to do something more kinetic or something more physical, then after you say aloud the incantation, clapping your hands or dancing around would be helpful as well to raise your own individual power, and then you release it. At this point, when you're done with that, you're not going to extinguish the candle or the incense. You're going to allow it to burn on its own. You don't want to leave the incense or the candle unattended, but you want to keep both burning. So once the candle is done burning all the way to the bottom, then the spell is completed. And you can keep the card on your altar or somewhere that you will look at it as a trigger to, continue that spell. And you should see results from the spell if it is cast successfully within a lunar cycle. So for me, this spell that I've done, the information that I'm wanting revealed should be revealed to me within the one lunar cycle. So like I said, these spell kits are available for purchase on my website. I'll put the link in the information section of this video. And if you have questions, you can leave it here on the video or send it to me. Like I said, I have a spell for each one of the cards in the tarot deck. You can look on the website for the intention. Each has a different intention. And hopefully this gave you inspiration to do some magic with your own tarot deck if you own one. And if not, perhaps it will inspire you to go out and purchase your own tarot deck. Again, you don't have to do it with the kits that I sell. You don't even have to use my spells. And it doesn't even have to be the giant Rider-Waite. You can use a standard size tarot card to do this. I just find that the giant Rider-Waite is perfect for this type of thing because it allows a bigger surface and it allows for a better image to look at, you know, a larger image to look at as I'm going about my day if I leave this on my altar. And as always, I love you.